Hey y'all, Popo here. Well, today we're going to be working on 4x4 play. Y'all watched my unboxing video the other day. Y'all saw me open up this little box right here. This is a remote battery shutoff. 4x4 play has a short somewhere, and it's a direct ground. It's draining my battery anytime the truck sits still. It's been doing it for a while. It's just getting a little bit worse. I do have to fix it. I've about tracked it down. When it comes to wiring issues on a vehicle, it takes quite a bit of work to find the problems a lot of times. And then this one is somewhere under the dash. I think it's going to end up being the main control module. So we'll just have to find out. But right now, we're going to install this remote battery shutoff that I got off of Temu. I forgot how much I paid for it. It was less than 20 bucks. But we're going to see if it works. Maybe it will. And I can wait just a little bit longer before I fix this thing right. But let's see what all come in the box. All right. We got the remote shutoff. There you go. We got the actual control box. Got the power wires for it. We've got two of these remotes. And then we have a little baggie of goodies. All right. One is a battery terminal. We got two plates. Then we've got a connector. It's a 50 amp connector, it says, with a cover. Not really sure if we're even going to need that, but we probably will. But then we've also got there's the clip for the remote, and we've got our remote battery DIS connect switch. This is our instructions. There's a lot to go through on this. That much. I've already read through these instructions. I would like to mount it here or here. Over here is probably actually my better bet. So I either need to find or make a short battery cable to go there. Let's go ahead and disconnect this battery terminal. This is some of my rigging that I done in a pinch here a while back. The battery that's supposed to go in this is supposed to be negative positive, side post. Well, all I had at the time was the top post, and it was positive negative. It was reversed. I put an extension on my negative line or wire so it would reach over here, and I use these. I can't see. I don't know if y'all could see it throwing sparks. Usually when they throw sparks like that, that's because you've got a ground, a short somewhere. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So I switched to the top post. I use these little cheap terminal ends here to do that. I'm having trouble. All right. One of my biggest problems is I'm going to have to connect the 87 pin to the cable itself. Well, I don't want to get rid of my side post terminal, but the hole in it is actually bigger than it needs to be. Could put a washer on it. Could offset it just a little bit and continue jerry rigging. Or I could crimp this cable end on it, this 50 amp cable end. I could spread it a little bit, crimp it on there. So we do that number right there. And we'll do that number right there. That way we can connect our terminal. Like so. Like I said, we'll tape this up so it don't short out on nothing. We might just let this hang for now. For the testing purposes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these little plates. Let me double check. Always double check. You don't want to hook these things up backwards or you just wasted a bunch of money. Connect relay pin 30 to the negative terminal of the battery if you need to connect. So 30, which is this one, needs to go to the positive terminal because I'm cutting out the positive end. All right. Go ahead and hook it up here. Figure out where we need it to be at, and it's not going to fit on there because I used the wrong end. So my assumption for testing purposes is if this works, then we can change it up to how it needs to be. So the red wire needs to go to the 86 pin, which is this one. And then we'll put that right there. And the black wire will go to the 85 pin, which is there. Now, y'all don't freak out just because I got stuff hanging. Like I said, this is, let's see if it's going to work. If it works, then we'll hook it up right. Ordered it from China, so of course it's metric. All right, she's connected. That's simple. All right, I heard it click off, so let's turn y'all around and see if we succeeded. All right, we're gonna go over here to the truck. We're gonna look at the dash. Turn the key, nothing. We're gonna take our remote. We're gonna hit it. And voila, she starts. We're gonna shut it off. We're gonna hit our button. Nothing. All right, so there you have it. The Temu remote control battery shutoff does work. What kind of distance? I don't know, but it does work. So what I'm gonna do right now, and I'm not gonna do this on camera, I'm gonna find the parts that I need so that I can go ahead and hook this up the right way, where everything's mounted. And then I'll show y'all what all I done. All right, so we're back. There's my dash. Turn the key on, nothing. Hit the on button on the remote. Everything comes on. Off button, everything goes off. Second remote, on button, everything comes on. Off button, everything goes off. So we'll head around here. All right. I'm mounting my box here to the side of my fuse box. Got me a short cable. It was a ground cable off of a boat motor, but it works. It gets the job done, and it was perfect length. Connected it from the shutoff to the battery. Like I said, I didn't cut that end off because I want to put a side post back in it. So I drilled a hole through that little end piece that they sent with it. Put me a big bolt in it. Taped it up. Connected it, because you don't have a whole lot of play on this positive cable. And then I use them little Temu zip ties that all they're good is for holding wires together. And kind of cleaned up the power wires for the shutoff. Got the ground going here. And that is that. So there you have it. We just installed a remote battery shutoff on 4x4PLAY, the 03 Silverado 3/4 ton. Seems to work fine. Right now, I give this one a thumbs up. I will recommend it. In a month or two, we'll come back to it and see if it's still working. If it's still working, then yes, for all means. Yeah, if y'all need a remote battery shutoff, Temu's the way to go. I paid less than 20 bucks for it. I'll put the link in the description on this video. Maybe it'll help some of y'all out someday. Even if you just want a remote battery shutoff for your car or your boat, something. It's waterproof. Put it on your boat. That way you can kill the batteries when you don't need them. So, this is Pawpaw saying, y'all have a good one, and we'll see you next time.